Hello and welcome to another edition of Hugh's News, your thrice weekly look at the headlines. We take a look now at some of today's leading headlines in the world of news. Apollo 14 astronaut claims aliens have made contact. CIA accused of sabotage in the Thames. M25 traffic diverted through Sevenoaks and Westerham tonight. And MOD study sets out how to sell wars to the public. Over in Peru, workers strike to protest president's unfulfilled promises. Protesters blocked roads and avenues to express their rejection of the government's economic and labour policies. Over in Tucson, Arizona, where a group of 15 to 20 people were stung by bees while attending a child's birthday party, according to Fire Captain Chris Jervig. Over in the Daily Mail now. Not so clever now, Flipper. Experts say dolphins whistling isn't really language, and they may be no smarter than chickens or even worms. Whilst over in The Guardian, rough sleepers find their dream jobs as top chefs. A London hotel is in line for an award for its scheme to help the homeless train as 5-star cooks. Fox News now, and Egyptian police stop man at airport trying to smuggle 8 foxes and 50 chameleons to Thailand. Tiny phones disguised as keys, a huge hit in jails. And Ide Hill's post office reopens a new community shop. It's been closed for more than 2 years, but yesterday Ide Hill Post Office sprung back into life at a new location. Do join us for part 2 of Hugh's News now. Over at the Financial Times, anxiety grows over US budget standoff. Republicans worry about being blamed for shutdown. While hedge funds move out of shorts and shadow insurer schemes soar to $360 billion. In today's Socialist Worker, we meet the Hovis workers that beat the bosses over 0 hours. When bosses at the Hovis bread factory in Wigan plan to replace long-standing staff with workers on 0 hours contracts, they expected meek agreement. Instead, workers launched a militant strike that has brought management to their knees. Meanwhile, in Manchester, around 50,000 marched in protest at the government's austerity measures, while Ed Miliband tries to please both sides with strings attached. We take a look now at some of today's leading headlines in the Times of India. 30 tourists rescued from London boat fire. Majority of Chinese dissatisfied with their sex life. A survey has found that 52% of Chinese feel dissatisfied with their sex lives. Men exaggerate sexual thoughts. Men, who are believed to think about sex every 7 seconds, are much less consumed by it than previously thought, a new study has revealed. We take a look now at the world of mining, some of the leading headlines in the mining world at mining.com, your source of global mining news. China puts $6 billion valuation on 20 MTPA Sierra Leone iron ore mines. Shares of African minerals surge 47%. Dutch firm launches conflict-free smartphone and mobile device made with ethically extracted minerals. Cheryl Cole gets cheeky on a night out with boyfriend Trey Holloway. Over in Magnitogorsk, 15th place ranking industrial centres of Russia. Simon Cowell and Laurel Silverman enjoy seaside stroll while Sunita rants. And over in today's Independent, the dawn of the startup douchebag, San Francisco locals disturbed as Google, Facebook, Apple and eBay professionals move in. Over in Magnitogorsk, roll up the greatest snow on Earth. In Magnitogorsk, host World Day of Snow. January 21st celebration will begin at the ski centre in Vision Power Board and will continue on January 22nd, the Urban Ecological Park. On Sunday, in addition to the festive programme, everyone will put the record, roll the world's largest snowball. Over at El País, the number 2 Golden Dawn comes to the Greek authorities. With Christos Dads are now 6 deputies of the right-wing formation that have gone to court. protesters in favour of Golden Dawn in Athens. And it's now comes the hard. Obama and Rouhani announced their willingness to resolve their conflict over Iran's nuclear program. It's not hard to fall into the euphoria, especially when an opponent starts to be not only reasonable but also enjoyable. Over in Magnitogorsk now, tomorrow will be an action against electoral fraud. Picketers in Magnitogorsk distribute the following text: Putin has compromised itself. The real result of the election, 30 to 40 to 50% of the official. Over in Greece, civil unrest continues. Attacked with Molotov cocktails at police in Thessaloniki. Attacked with firebombs at police unleashed a group of people with faces obscured at dawn today in Thessaloniki. We leave you with the Seattle Times. Luminata Lantern Parade ushers in autumn. Enjoy these pictures. Thanks once again for joining us. You've been watching Hugh's News. Do join us again on another occasion for another edition of Hugh's News. News.